Today we dive into a matchup that nobody expected but everyone is suddenly talking about. Can Jeeno Thitikul actually beat Rory McIlroy? At first, the answer sounds simple, but when you look deeper, this story becomes far more intense, far more unpredictable, and far more exciting than anyone imagined. Rory McIlroy isn't just another golfer. He is a symbol of dominance. A player built from pressure, victories, failures, comebacks, and years of battling the toughest competitors on the planet. When Rory walks onto the course, everything about him says experience, confidence, and the instinct of a champion who has done this 1,000 times before. But then you see Jeeno Thitikul. Young, fearless, silent but explosive. A player who doesn't carry the weight of expectation, and that is exactly what makes him dangerous. When someone has nothing to lose, they often play with a freedom the world is not ready for. People think experience always wins. But sometimes raw hunger shakes the ground, sometimes one bold swing can change everything. And sometimes the player nobody noticed becomes the player everybody fears. For Jeeno to beat Rory, 3 elements must align, almost like destiny. First, he must control the moment. Pressure destroys many players. But if Jeeno can stay calm while Rory's shadow looms over the fairway, he instantly becomes a real threat. Second, the course must offer chaos. Wind that changes direction, greens that test patience, conditions that demand creativity instead of routine. Because when the script breaks, experience doesn't guarantee victory. And third, the most important, Jeeno must trust his own spark. The spark that makes underdogs dangerous. The spark that tells them, why not me? Why can't I be the one who shocks the world today? Rory, on the other hand, knows exactly what to do. His strength is rhythm. Once he finds it, defeating him becomes almost impossible. But even giants slip, even legends miscalculate. Even champions have days when the unexpected finds them, and here's the twist. If Jeeno manages to apply pressure early, if he hits one stunning shot that rattles Rory, if he forces McIlroy to rethink his strategy, then suddenly, the impossible becomes very possible. Because golf is not decided by trophies, golf is decided by moments. And in one moment, one brilliant shot, one mistake from the opponent, one wave of confidence, everything can change. So can Jeeno Thitikul beat Rory McIlroy? Yes. Not easily, not predictably, but in the world of sports, upsets don't ask for permission, they just happen. And when they do, they leave the world talking for years. And now it's your turn. Who do you think takes this matchup? Are you with the legend or the rising fire? Tell me in the comments. And before you scroll, don't forget, subscribe to Love Victory for more powerful stories, shocking showdowns, and sports moments that hit straight to the heart. Your support keeps this journey alive, so tap that subscribe button and join the family. What if the real story wasn't just about beating Rory McIlroy? What if the real story was about exposing the pressure, fear, and hidden battles inside a golfer's mind? Because today, we're diving deeper into a showdown that's bigger than scores. It's about pride, legacy, and the moment that could change everything for Jeeno Thitikul. Let's continue. After the buzz surrounding their potential matchup, something unexpected began happening. Fans started asking a new question. Not can Jeeno beat Rory, but what happens if Rory starts feeling the pressure? That's when things get interesting. Rory McIlroy is a champion, no doubt. But champions carry something heavy. The weight of expectations. One mistake, one bad swing, one moment of doubt, and suddenly the world starts whispering, is this the end of the legend? Meanwhile, Jeeno Thitikul plays with a different kind of energy. He doesn't wake up thinking about headlines. He wakes up thinking about opportunity. He knows people underestimate him. He knows the spotlight isn't his. And sometimes, that's exactly what makes an underdog dangerous. They strike when no one is watching. But here's where the twist begins. During warm-up rounds, Jeeno's confidence seemed to grow. Shot after shot, swing after swing. He began reading the course better than expected. Wind direction, ball bounce, grass length. Every small detail started working in his favor. And Rory, for the first time in a while, he looked unsettled. Not nervous, not weak, just aware. Aware that this wasn't going to be a casual day on the course. Aware that this young challenger might actually be coming for him. And that's where part 2 turns intense. You see, golf is not like other sports in football or cricket. The crowd noise hides your thoughts in golf. Silence exposes them. Every player battles with their own mind more than their opponent, so imagine this moment. Rory steps to the tee box. The crowd waits. The air is still. Jeeno standing beside him, calm, collected, almost fearless. Rory swings. A slight slice to the right. The kind of shot that doesn't ruin your day, but definitely shakes your heart. Jeeno steps up next. A deep breath. A smooth swing. The ball flies straight and pure, landing exactly where he planned. Just like that, the energy shifts. Not fully, not dramatically, but enough for Rory to feel something he rarely feels. The presence of a real threat. And this moment, this tiny shift in momentum, is where underdogs rise. Because sometimes, the match isn't decided at the final hole. Sometimes it's decided at the moment doubt enters a champion's mind, so now the question becomes deeper. Is Jeeno just competing? Or is he beginning to take control? Is Rory just defending? Or is he starting to feel the heat? We haven't reached the conclusion yet, because the outcome of this battle depends on what happens next. Whether Jeeno keeps his nerve, and whether Rory fights back with the spirit that built his legend. But one thing is certain, this story is no longer just about skill. It's about psychology, pressure, destiny, and the possibility of a shocking turning point. And before we move to part 3, tell me, who do you think is gaining the upper hand now? Drop your answer in the comments, and don't forget to subscribe to Love Victory for the next explosive chapter of this rivalry.